I would say go for it. I mean, this was my first missions trip, and it was life-changing.
Ask me if I would do it again. In a heartbeat, I'll do it again.
Oh, without a doubt, do it. It'll change your life. You don't realize you'll appreciate much more what you have. And even though it may be an effort, trying to be away and all, your life will never be the same.
When Calvary Lighthouse started doing missions trips, there was a long time where I never even considered going. A very dear and close friend of mine had asked me to go on a trip, and then I prayed about it and decided to go, and it was just life-changing.
I think that we all sit there sometimes in church and we hear about these trips, and I was one of them. I kept hearing about them, and I kept saying, it's not for me. I am not meant to do this for you, God. Give me something else that I can do. And we feel like someone else will do it. You know, we don't feel capable of. But once you allow yourself to be obedient, even when you don't want to do it, but just, okay, God, I'm going to do it for you, He will actually show you how capable you are, because in Him you can do anything.
I would absolutely do a mission trip again, and I encourage other people to go, because I believe there's so many different missions fields to go into, and I believe that what it does is it draws out probably the gifting that you already had in you. It only enhances it. I saw everybody flourish in ways that we saw little bits of it here, but we saw mega doses of it out in the missions field. So I think anybody should go, and then they will see how God will use them and work through them.
I would definitely do it again and again if I had the opportunity, because it is a wonderful experience. I would recommend highly that every Christian do it if they're able.
I think it's important to not worry about any reservations you have about going on a missions trip, and just trust that God is leading you to a place for a reason.
Don't miss the opportunity. I have seen through the years the changes that it makes in a person's life, not just my own, but other people on teams that I've been on, and you're never the same.
It was just an amazing experience that I maybe would have missed if a friend of mine hadn't asked. So I'll ask you to take my advice, whether I know you or not. Trust me, it is really worthwhile. It's one of the best things I've done in my life, and one of the greatest gifts that God has given me.